Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Habib Rizqi. Number of student is 2020013086. I am from class C, Department of Mechanical Engineering, University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. In this meet, I will present about airplane. This is my presentation outline. There is introduction. Main point 1 is history of the aviation in Indonesia. Main point 2, the principle of how an airplane can fly. And then main point 3, component of airplane. Conclusion, reference, and the last is discussion session. Technology is getting sophisticated. The function of technology is to lighten the human works. There are many kinds of technology, such as communication technology, transportation technology, medical technology, education technology, etc. Now, I will discuss about transportation technology. One kind of transportation technology is airplane. Airplane can travel far and fast. Airplane can flying in air. It's more effective than the other transportation. And 3, airplane is safest transportation because in 2020, the accident of airplane is 0.20 per 1 million. History of the aviation in Indonesia. Aviation in Indonesia plays an important role in connection areas that are difficult to reach by other modes of transportation. With an airplane, we can go to a place in a relatively short time. Aviation activities in Indonesia actually started a year after the Wright brothers managed to find an airplane for the first time. After the Indonesian states became independent on 17 August 1945, all facilities belonging to the Dutch government in Indonesia began to take over by the Indonesian people. After that time, the aviation facilities were controlled by the Indonesian Army in the air. During the War of Independence against Japanese colonials, the Indonesian people also took over and modified several Japanese aircraft, known as Nishikun planes. The success of modifying aircraft belonging to the Indonesia in France was inspirable from aerospace figures such as Edi Sujipto, who made the Dutch B-25 aircraft able to fly better. After that, appeared a genius man who liked technology and disliked the war, named Baharuddin Yusuf Habibie. He wanted to make a commercial airplane. He studied in Department of Mechanical Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, Institut Teknologi Bandung in 1954. Habibie continued his studies in aeronautical engineering, specializing in aircraft construction. RYTH, Aachen, West Germany. Received in engineering diploma in 1960 and a doctorate in engineering in 1965 with the title is summa cum laude. The principle of how an airplane can fly. At any given time, there is four forces on airplane, such as lift force, thrust force, weight or gravity force, and then drag force. Lift is the key of aerodynamic force that keeps object in the air. Weight is the force that works vertically by pulling all objects, including aircraft, toward the center of Earth. In order to fly an aircraft, something lift needs to press in the opposite direction of gravity. The weight of an object contrasts how strong the pressure will need to be. Lift is the pressure. Drag is mechanical force generated by the intersection and contract of a solid body, such as an airplane with a fluid, liquid, or a gas. Finally, the thrust is the force that is generated by the engines of an aircraft in order for the aircraft to move forward. Next is Newton's laws of motion. Another essential the applies to understanding how airplanes fly are the laws of motion described by Sir Isaac Newton. Newton was an English physicist, mathematician, astronomer, alchemist, theologian, and natural philosopher. He has long been considered one of the most influential men in human history. In 16 and 1807, Newton published the book Philosophia Naturalism Principia Mathematica, commonly known as the Principia. In Principia, Newton explained the three laws of motion. Newton's first and third laws of motion are especially helpful in flight of airplane. And then the Bernoulli principle. Daniel Bernoulli was a Dutch-born scientist who studied in Italy and eventually settled in Switzerland. Bernoulli built his work of that Newton in 1738. He published Hydrodynamica, his studies in fluid dynamics, or the study of how fluids behave when they are in motion. Air, like water, is a fluid. However, unlike water, which is a liquid, air is a gaseous substance. Air is considered a fluid because it flows, and can take on different shapes. Bernoulli asserted in hydrodynamica that a fluid moves faster, it produces less pressure, and conversely, slower moving fluid produces greater pressure. Component of airplane. The airframe of fixed-wing airplane has 5 major units. That is fuselage, wings, stabilizers, flight control surface, and landing gear. First is fuselage. Fuselage is the main component. The fuselage is the main structure or body of the aircraft. It provides space for personnel, cargo, control, and most of the accessories. Second is wings. Wings develop the major portion of the lift of a heavier than air aircraft. The particular design of wings depends on many factors, such as the size, weight, speed, rate of crash, and use of the aircraft. The third is stabilizer. Stabilizer is the stabilizing surface of an aircraft, consists of a vertical and horizontal airfoils. And then fourth, flight control surface. Flight control surface are hanging movable airfoil designed to change the attitude of the aircraft during flight. And the last is landing gear. The landing gear system consists of the rectangular landing gear assemblies. Conclusion: airplane can fly because many factors. It needs 4 forces, that is lift force, drag force, gravitation force, and thrust force. Component and design of airplane is very important. Component and design of airplane should adjust with Newton law and Bernoulli principle. References. This is my references. And last, any question? That's all my presentation. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.